Do you ever feel like the world is too much? Like all the evil and violence and meanness and sadness and injustice is piling up on you, and you just can't handle it anymore. You know what I'm talking about, right? Well, if you do, then get ready to turn off this video right now, because today's story isn't going to make you feel any better. But if you love a good laugh, and maybe a few tears along the way, and a hero who doesn't really want to be a hero, and a band of loyal friends who are even less eager to help him, well then buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to travel down south to Middle Earth for the epic tale of the Lord of the Rings told backwards, narrated by Sean Bean, and featuring the voices of Sam Elliott, Josh Brolin, and John Goodman. Oh my God, yes. Prologue. The Redneck Ring. In the forgotten hills of the South, where the rivers run muddy and the skies burn orange at sunset, a powerful artifact was forged, not in Mount Doom, but in a deep fryer behind an old gas station. This was the One Ring of Redneck Power, a golden bottle cap that granted its holder mastery over tailgate parties, BBQ technique, and the mystical art of moonshine brewing. It was lost for generations until one day a curious barefoot hobbit named Bubbo Baggins found it in a tackle box under his granddaddy's porch. Chapter 1. Bubbo's Backyard BBQ. Bubba Baggins lived in a cozy, double-wide trailer nestled in a peaceful corner of Shire Creek. He loved fishing, fried pickles, and old country tunes. But one day, his cousin Rascaldo, better known as Redneck the Gray, pulled up in a rusted-out El Camino with wild news. "That ring you got there, Bubbo, it's powerful. Too powerful. Gotta destroy it before Cleator. The dark mechanic of Mordok uses it to take over all the Southlands." Bobbo took a long sip of sweet tea, looked at the bottle cap ring on his finger, and nodded. Let's roll. Chapter 2. The Fellowship of the Rednecks. Redneck the Gray gathered a team of misfit heroes from across the South. Laurelus, an elf from the Appalachian woods, deadly with a bow and unmatched at banjo duels. Hoghorn, the heir to the throne of Alabama, riding a hog instead of a horse. Grilling Gimli, a dwarf pitmaster wielding twin spatulas and a propane-powered axe. Billy and Bobby Baggins, Bubbo's cousins, constantly arguing over who brought the bug spray. Boromir, a nobleman from Texarkana, torn between duty and desire for ribs. And Redneck the Gray Wizard, philosopher and inventor of fireworks made from moonshine. Their goal? To drive Bubbo and the Redneck Ring across trailer parks, abandoned gas stations, and haunted Walmarts to reach Mount Kablooey, an active BBQ smoker deep in the heart of Florida, where the ring could be tossed into the grease fire and destroyed forever. Chapter 3. Music of the Mudlands. The official music video for the Fellowship of the Rednecks became an instant hit on YouTube, set to a mix of bluegrass, country rap, and enchanted banjo solos. It showed the Fellowship on their wild journey, dodging possum-riding wraiths, battling karaoke trolls in a dive bar, and out-chugging orcs in a brutal beer pong tournament. Lyrics like, "Ain't no Mordor, just a Waffle House fight. We ridin' lawnmowers into the night," captured the magic of their quest in both sound and spirit. Chapter 4. The Fall of Redneck the Gray. In a dark tunnel under the Smoky Mountains, the Fellowship faced a hideous creature known as the Bal Moon, half gator, half tractor. Redneck the Gray stood his ground, yelling, "Y'all shall not pass." With a final spell and a pull of his homemade firework launcher, he fell into the pit below, disappearing in a blaze of light and gasoline. The Fellowship mourned, but later in the swamps of Georgia he returned, reborn as Redneck the White, wearing camo robes and glowing with righteous redneck energy. Chapter 5. Bubbo's Burden. As the group got closer to Mount Kablooey, tensions rose. Boromir tried to take the ring to save his trailer park, but was stopped by Bubbo's fierce loyalty and Gimli's hot dog flinging. Bubbo decided to go on alone, but was followed by his loyal cousin Billy, who said, "I ain't letting you walk into a gator pit by yourself, Bubbo." Together, barefoot and caked in swamp mud, they made their way to the final fryer. Chapter 6. The Redneck Returns. In a fiery showdown, Bubbo stood on the edge of the grease pit, hesitating. But just as he was about to put the ring in his pocket forever, a crazed ex-owner of the ring, Galu, leaped from the shadows. In the struggle, the ring fell into the bubbling fryer where it hissed, popped, and finally dissolved in a puff of bacon-scented smoke. Mordek's power broke, the Southlands cheered. Lawnmowers sang with freedom. Epilogue, forever in the trailer park. Bubba returned home to a hero's welcome and a fresh plate of fried green tomatoes. The fellowship disbanded, but legends of their journey lived on through campfire songs, porch stories, and of course, the viral music video that topped the Southern Magical Billboard charts for weeks. As for Bubbo, he never went on another quest. But every time the banjo strummed and the grill fired up, people would say, "That's the sound of the redneck ring bean set free." Now, if you didn't catch all those pop culture references packed into this ridiculous parody, don't worry. There's plenty of time to go back and look for them. All I ask is that you spend that time being grateful that you have a job that's only nominally dependent on getting us views, because I'm pretty sure our bosses won't care about this video at all, and we're all going to be fired tomorrow. And since you're probably feeling pretty great after laughing at our jokes and reveling in our misery, I've got a challenge for you. Go find us on social media, tell us your favorite redneck saying, and use the hashtag provided. Also, while you're at it, show us some love, because we're pretty miserable and lonely around here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other videos, which feature all sorts of interesting topics and fantastic storytelling.